Hey everyone, I'm making this video for anyone who is looking at potentially pairing up the Razer Core with an HP Spectre x360. I've seen a lot of things on the forums, comments saying that it wouldn't work or that it's been disabled. The external GPU has been disabled by Hewlett Packard on this machine, and I just wanted to show everyone that I was able to actually get this to work, and it was fairly straightforward setup. And there's also kind of a second part to this video. I'm also going to give you if you are looking to potentially buy a Razer Blade Stealth, I'm going to give you my honest opinion about the Stealth as well after having owned it now for almost a year. So back to the Spectre. As you can see here, I have my device manager open, and it is reading that I do have a NVIDIA card here hooked up, as well as the Razer Core down here under Universal Serial Bus Devices. Obviously the Thunderbolt 3 cable is hooked up here, just so you don't think it's smoke and mirrors. It is actually hooked up here to the core. The core's on, running right now. I as well have two peripherals hooked up to the back. I have two USB peripherals going into the USB ports on the core, keyboard here and a mouse. It's working just fine. Have Overwatch loaded up here, everybody's favorite here, and this isn't a benchmarking video, so I'm not going to really show you all the benchmarks here. Plus, I have a an older video card, so and this is really the only game I have on here. So, but I will just show you that it does work. The core actually handles this game very nicely. I'm getting over 100 frames a second here in Overwatch, as you can see here. During this screen it normally goes down a little bit, but 78 frames right now. But just to show you all, this isn't smoke and mirrors. This is working. This is on high settings right now. I could probably go ultra, but just got this Ultrabook yesterday, so haven't had a chance to really test out different settings on it. So hopefully this is helpful for you all, anybody who's maybe looking at pairing up this Ultrabook, the x360, with the Razer Core. And I guess I will also say that my exact model number here is W023D as in David X. So it's the 16 gigabyte, it's the Kaby Lake processor, and it has a 512 gigabyte solid state drive. And I'll put all that information down in the description below as well. So onto the Razer Blade Stealth. My honest opinion on this is I've had really nothing but trouble with this Ultrabook. The first thing that I don't like about it, or that I've had issues with, is this what's happening right now. I open up the laptop and it doesn't wake up from sleep. I can press the power button all I want. I can actually, if I hit the function key, I can get the keyboard to come on sometimes. There we go. I can get the keyboard to come up, but that's all it does. It doesn't actually turn all the way on. For some reason, I can't get the thing to wake up from sleep. That's issue number one. Issue number two, the keyboard, too shallow. I really don't like the way the keys feel. Typing on it I hate it. Third thing, the body of this thing flexes when you put the weight of your forearm on it. So right here, if I'm typing like this and my weight, and I'm not supporting this corner, let's say it's on my lap or something like that, laptops on the laps, that might happen. It will flex. The body of this will flex and cause the mouse pad not to click appropriately or work properly. So that makes me feel like it's the body is just not strong enough. It feels solid, but when you do little tests like this, where you just put your hand on the corner and it flexes, it's a big disappointment. Another thing I really don't like about this laptop is the vents on the bottom. I know that a lot of laptops have this. I've just found that these tend to get occluded pretty easily. Let's say you have it on your lap and you may have a blanket over you. It's wintertime, so it might be pretty cold. It occludes those fans, and I've had this thing overheat and freeze up on me. So that's my honest opinion. I would say if you are looking at buying, and this is the original Razer Blade Stealth. This is not the newer version. This is the one I've had since February of 2016. So if you are looking at getting an Ultrabook right now, I don't know how the newer Stealth fares but I just decided to go with the HP Spectre instead. It has good reviews, and the one main thing, and this, sorry, I forgot to mention this, the battery life. The battery life on this original Stealth is abysmal. I always feel like I have to have this thing plugged in, or else, and I just got it, or else I feel like my battery's gonna run out. On my best days, with like, I could get maybe 3 hours out of this thing, and it does have the 4K screen, so I know that does impact it a lot. And I would say if you are looking at getting an Ultrabook and that it does look appealing to get a 4K screen, don't do it. The screen is way too small to really appreciate 4K on this thing. Don't worry about it. You can, always output to a 4K monitor using, the HP here or a different, laptop or Ultrabook. So don't worry about the 4K screen. Go for the battery life. That's what this is all about, and that's the reason I went with the HP here. So hopefully this was helpful to someone. If it is, give it a like or leave me a comment, and if I didn't answer a question, I'll be sure to put it up. Thanks.